All right, guys, out here at the Memorial 3 Gun 2023. This is probably my all-time favorite match. And I just got a little warm up in on the side stage. We got a shoot off. We're also gonna be shooting this under the lights tomorrow night. And I'm about to go shoot my first stages. But this match is super special to me because we use this match to honor and memorialize 10 soldiers that have lost their lives and paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our country. And not only is the match a lot of fun, the people are freaking awesome, but we're also doing this for a purpose. We raise a lot of money for these families. We get to support some really cool causes with this, and I just love shooting 3 guns. So let's get after it. All right, so match day is tomorrow, and one of my big match rituals is making sure that all of my stuff is lubed properly, is cleaned, and all of the parts are where they need to be and in good working order. So the night before matches, even in between days of matches, I have found broken trigger springs, broken bolts, broken cam pins on my rifle bolts. So that stuff happens and is always going to happen on the most inopportune times. So when you go through your guns and you actually check them, make sure they're properly lubed, it takes out a variable that other people may have. I don't want any variables. If I can do this and ensure that my guns are in good working order the night before the match or the day in between a match, it is well worth the time invested. Because if I were to have a malfunction that I could have prevented and I got lazy and I didn't do it, well, that's on me. And I want to take out every variable that I can when it comes to performing at these big matches. So that's why the night before, I'm up a little bit later after an 11-hour drive up here to make sure everything is in good working order. Now, tomorrow, we get to start the fun. All right, guys, just finished up the last stage of day one, and I was the last shooter to go because we only got 2 people in. As you can see, it's getting pretty freaking dark out here. And with the darkness comes some unique challenges. So the air temperature is starting to drop. It's really balmy out here. So if glasses start fogging up, I had to throw some clear glasses on just to make sure I could see the targets. But overall, had a good day. Had a lot of fun out here. As you can see, just the shenanigans that we have out here, these 3-gun matches, is just a blast. I can't say enough about the people that we get to experience this fun sport with. So tomorrow is a fresh day. Hopefully we'll shoot clean tomorrow, get some good stages in, and then we're shooting shoot off tomorrow afternoon to get ready for the evening shoot off, and hopefully I get a good enough time to get myself into that. So stay tuned for that. We're about to kick off another day. So we're about to go live on day 2, and we're starting off with a little bit of a brain teaser here. And we have a candy cane load. It's my stage plan. Lots of options on the stage, which I love. But what I'm gonna do is my first 3 shots of shotgun need to be bird shots so I can take out the activator in these 2 clays. My next 3 are gonna be slugs. That way I have 1 for the swinger and then 2 for the plate with a make, or 1 for the plate with a makeup in there just in case. So I'm gonna take out these first 6 rounds. I load the mag all the way up. Take out the first 6 rounds, load my 3 slugs into here, and then put 3 rounds back on top. And that sets me up just right for this first stage. Now let's go see what happens with it. First stage of the day is complete, and overall really happy with it. Had a couple little makeup shots with pistol, just getting stable off the draw, but overall shot it well. I think I had 1 makeup shot on the long range, that was that 500 yard on the right, but otherwise my stage plan went according to plan. My slugs, the little candy cane load that we talked about, went perfect. Just the timing on the swinger was a little off. I had to sit there and wait for it, but otherwise super happy with that run. Thank you, sir. Yes, 58 sir. Even. Yeet, yeet! Yeet! Just as important as making sure your mags are reloaded after you shoot, the best thing I can tell you for your mental game is to be sure to eat something and drink something after every stage. So I got a little Pedialyte or a bottle of water or energy drink if that's your thing. I got some nuts, beef jerky, granola bars. Eat something. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but have something that's constantly going in. Having that nutrition is going to make a big difference in how you perform throughout the day. All right, just finished up the helicopter stage. Super fun, but that helicopter gets a little rocky. I did get stable on the first couple plates, but then that 240 just couldn't connect. Took a couple extra shots, but then locked it in from the plate rack. Overall, very happy with that run. They said right now it's leading the pack in the open division, so let's move on to the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to deport the plane.
When you're running these guns as hard as we run them, we start to find issues and where things break. And I had a new one for me this time. So the choke on this shotgun, I was able to get partway out yesterday, and then it jammed up, and I wasn't sure why. I'm pretty sure that's what led to my crazy slug misses on the tower stage last night, but it came partway out and got stuck. So then today it came a little bit farther and got stuck again. I tried to get it in, I tried to get it out, it was completely locked up, so I was shooting it. Now, as we started the stage, the first couple of rounds, I felt splatter, I felt like my pattern was going all over the place, it wasn't actually hitting where I was aiming, something was totally wrong. And when we got done, I noticed that my choke got blown out, my compensator is bent here, so I'm gonna go see if I can even thread a new choke in, and if this thing will run, but otherwise, I may have to be using a loaner shotgun for the rest of the match. That type of thing happens, kind of a freak accident. I'm not sure if I got some lead or carbon built up to where I couldn't get it unthreaded, or maybe I got it cross-threaded when I first screwed it in, but clearly something went wrong. Mechanically, the gun worked fine, but the choke issue, unfortunately, that is a bummer. That was timing. Wow.
734273.
Stand by.
Woohoo!
1-8
3. Holy shit. That is...
Thank you, brother. I'll stick with that one.
Okay. I'll happily say your name whenever we'll announce it.
Hell yeah.
I don't...
No, that's progression though. We got what, a 228, a 221, 184, and 183. So just edging it down little by little.
Anybody ever said you're pretty good at this?
Well, I dry fire a little bit.
Yeah, I've
and then
heard. That's very cool. I'm Dan.
Dan, really good to meet you, brother. Thank you guys for being out here every year. It's always awesome.
Of course. Well, thanks for winning.
Yeah. I'll see you next one.
All right, okay.
It's really fun when you actually connect, when you're trying to go fast and just having fun with it, and we made it happen there, so. That right there is a match killer. That's a squished round, and it needs to go far, far away. All right, guys, day 2 is complete, and it was a crazy roller coaster of a day. The first 3 stages went really well for me. I was happy with the way I shot. Everything kind of came together for those. And then the last stage, we had those shotgun issues, which, you know, it is what it is. And then we got the reshoot, which was great. It was super awesome to get a reshoot, but I hit the bed. It is what it is. You know, it's one of those things I got to do a little bit better, put some more work in. After that, I came out here and ran the shoot-off stage a bunch of times. Got really, really close to getting into it, but again, not quite there. I was a 1/10 of a second away from getting into the shoot-off, but that's the name of the game. So we had 2 guys, JP Sullivan and John Wydell, who are good friends of mine. They just absolutely laid down some blazing times, and we're gonna watch them shoot this shoot-off and have a good time. We got a whole crowd of people out here. We got a food truck set up, some drinks happening, so it's gonna be a good night on the range. And then tomorrow, we're gonna wrap things up with stage, 2 and 6, I think. So it's gonna be a good day tomorrow, and one more day of shooting to go. Oh God.
Rifle's clear!
Even slipping and busting my ass. You gotta get yourself back up and keep shooting. Oh Lordy, that was a fun run. Woo! Good way to start day number 3. One more stage to go. We'll wrap this thing up.
Stand by!
Fall! That's bladed. Got it. So this giant freaking target right here, big old 18 by 24, should be a chip shot, but it was not apparently. And I slung both of those slugs off to the left-hand side. Not really sure why. Then I had a plate back here that turned completely sideways, so I was literally looking at the edge. Came back and picked it up afterwards because a lot of matches they do bladed plates where if it's bladed, it's good. This one they don't. The seal has to follow the score. So it is what it is. One of those things you gotta know the rules, make sure you put the plate down. That messed up my load plan, so I went to my mag, which is what we carry, no mag. But that is match complete for me. It's a good time. Didn't finish up on that last stage where I wanted to, but we always have a backup plan, and I used my backup plan this time, paid off to have it, but it's not gonna help my score at all. So we'll see how things shake out at the end of it. All right, so the match is complete and it was a great time. We were just wrapping up and getting ready to do the memorial service and awards. And while I didn't finish where I wanted to, which would be first obviously, but I did end up in 4th place. So top 5, not too bad. We had a really good race to the finish. Really came down to the last stage. And as we talked about, we have some things to work on with gear. We have some things to work on mentally, but I'm happy with the way I shot. And really all of these matches come down to just being a test of where you are as a shooter today. And win or lose, you gotta accept that, figure out what you need to work on, and move on from there. But really what this match is about is memorializing the 10 soldiers who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And that's what we're doing right now. We're about to go in here for the awards, the memorial service. And thank you guys for being part of this adventure, for being part of the 3-gun community. If you aren't shooting 3-gun, if you wanna get into it, feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions on getting into competition, I'd love to take you through that journey. So all that to say, thank you for being part of this. I'll see you on the next one.